Hi friends, I'm Phoebe. I'm on a music discovery journey and I would like to invite you along for the ride. I'm catching up on music that I've missed out on over the years and I wanted to share that with you. I've been going down a sleep token rabbit hole, among others, and this has been quite fascinating. We are only on Sundowning and we are on track 2 of album number 1. We've covered EP1, EP2, some of the standalone singles in between EP and albums, and there has been a lot that I've been learning about Vessel, about sleep, about the feelings that are there, feelings that aren't reciprocated, the intensity. There is a lot of intense emotions in this. There's a lot of emo style lyrics. I found this really interesting that when they were releasing the tracks from the Sundowning album, they released them at the time of sunset. I thought that was quite poetic, and each track was given its own emblem or sigil, and an accompanying visualizer which contributed to the lore of the album. So we had a look at the first track, which was The Night Does Not Belong to God. This is the offering. I always must remind myself that I should think about the lyric, the title, because I forget so often that holds meaning in itself, right? It's very easy when I'm listening to the audio and listening to the lyrics to forget that is the title. So the offering, I know that there's a lot of worship going on. I imagine the offering is some sort of self-sacrifice or an offering of something to this almighty being. May not be self-sacrifice, but something to give, to offer up in worship. All right, let's have a look then. Sleep Token, the offering. We're going to be listening to it once all the way through. Then the second time we'll be breaking down the lyrics, what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and I am interested in the symbol here that we've got. So I wonder what that will be. Let's have a look. Or there'll be about. Okay. Is that fire? Oh, sounds a bit daunting. Sinister. Lovely drums. Fire like burning desire, or is it going up in flames?
You are a garden entwined with all. You are the silence
with all what?
on sacred shores. You've got diamonds for teeth, my love. So take a bite of.
Ooh.
Just once, I want to turn the page once again.
That piano.
Take a bite.
Said the thing.
A sacrifice in your name, but I know you've got a taste, so
Those drums, man. Is that it? It's fading out. It's fading out. What does it all mean? An offering, take a bite. There was some really loud parts, very fierce, fiery moments. I think that's obviously the intensity. He had reached a new high, but let's have a think about this. Let's go back to the start. I'm struggling with this image. I don't really. Let's have a think about this. But taking a bite, there's that whole thing about taking a bite, the forbidden fruit. This could be a sin. Likening it to the Garden of Eden and Adam and Eve and the forbidden fruit there. They reference an apple in some of their previous videos. I think it was The Way That You Were, or Jaws. Might have been Jaws. One of them had an apple in it, and one of the earlier ones had an apple in it as well. And there are probably others that have done that I haven't noticed, but definitely symbolism there of like taking a bite of the forbidden fruit and doing something naughty. Okay, that's almost like a lullaby. He's thinking about sleep. I feel like that it starts off very sweet because he's thinking about sleep and he's entering that realm once more. This then, okay, so we've got like 3 hook things. I want to get it. There we go, a clearer picture of it. So there's a triangle, and this goes down. Some could say it looks like a martini glass, but I don't think it is. So let's look deeper. There's an arrow going in. There was something about "let me in." Is that him? Is that what is that? That's an arrow. That, what is that? Could that be like petals? The flower. It's hard to tell. In thinking about imbalance, this structure, it's all on a very fragile bottom half. I might be really far-fetched with that, but if you were to stand that up, for instance, if that were like made out of anything, honestly, that would fall down. With I say anything. Situations don't always cover everything, but most materials that would fall down because it's not balancing. Same with these things here. These are whole down the bottom, but there's a half shape at the top. They're a bit bigger, but these are not balanced. There's an imbalance there too. I don't know if I've got anything else on that. I'd love to do deeper dives into all of the symbols. All right, then. So it starts off sweetly. It does build on the intensity. It feels a little bit more. I thought it was sinister. Maybe it's just more intense. It's definitely flames behind it. Sinister. They are flames, so they're like candle flames, perhaps. There was also a raging fire, I think. Was the other one like embers, or not quite sure? But it all feels heated, fiery, steamy, intimate. This burning desire. It feels more like burning desire than burning it all to the ground. This relationship that hasn't quite worked out, or perhaps it means both, because we have seen both up until now. What's that? Calm, peace.
You are a garden entwined with all. You are the silence on sacred shores. You've got diamonds for teeth, my love. So take a bite of me just once. I want to turn the page once again.
Just up until there, so that last bit is very sweet. It complements how it talks about her being a garden entwined with all. With all what? I'm not sure. With everything? With all. Entwined, talking about bodies entwined. I'm pretty sure they've mentioned that in one of the last ones that we listened to. You are a garden entwined with all. You are the silence on sacred shores. We had the image behind that symbol as well, with calm waters. You are the silence. You are the thing that calms me. You bring peace to my life. Although, do they bring peace to his life? Because there's been frustration and not reciprocating from the sounds of it previously. So you got diamonds for teeth, my love. Diamonds are very precious, very rare, exquisite. This very precious trait that she has. It's like nobody else. Very special, very valuable to him. Diamonds for teeth. We all know that you can't have diamonds as teeth, but he's likening it to diamonds for teeth with how exquisite they are. Take a bite of me just once. My love. Take a bite of me just once. Please. I desire your attention. I want you. I need you. Please. And then I want to turn the page once again. It was very high. The vocals are beautiful, by the way. Beautiful. That turning the page, like going back, turning the when you turn the page of your life, or you was it turning over a new leaf? we refer to our lives like turning a new page, new chapters. This could be referring to memories, the good times, and wanting to return to those once again, or wanting to be physically in those sort of moments again. And then again he says take a bite, so he really wants her to take a bite of the forbidden fruit. Seems like.
Take a bite.
Heavy, louder, intense. Just before he starts that, turning the page once again as well. Could that be like we are so in sync, we are on the same page? We'll turn the pages together, or maybe we're not on the same page, but let's, in an attempt to be, turn the pages, see what happens next. Maybe that's the thing.
This is again an offering in your favor, a sacrifice in your name, but I know you've got a taste, so just take a bite of me.
Oh. Oh my god. It's so good, isn't it? It's really nice. It's very intense. This is a given, an offering in your favor. I'm offering this up. I'm offering myself up for you in worship. This cult, this religion, this holy thing that he is part of, worships and adores. This is a sacrifice in your name. I'm doing this for you. Just like they do in religion. I give up myself in offering to you. But I know you've got a taste, so just take a bite out of me. You've got a taste, maybe a particular taste, maybe he knows that he's got a lot to offer, and trying to say you'll like it. You've got a particular taste. I can be that for you. Maybe turn the page once again, kind of going back to those memories, I feel, or let's progress together. This almost feels like he's spiraling out. It's kind of purposely done in a weird key, weird notes, weird tones that feel, I'm going to say purposely off, because if I say they feel off, it sounds like I'm shitting all over this work. They've done it because they meant to, because it's supposed to feel like this losing control, going out of his mind. Perhaps it feels chaotic and purposely done. He did say, turn the page once again, give up the game and let me in. Stop playing games. Please, I want you so bad. He's desperate. He has this raging desire in him that he wants to be around them. My arms belong around you. Again, the same sort of sentiment. So take a bite. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Will you be mine? Will you come around to the idea? But yeah, this moment where it kind of changes direction, or feels like things have changed, things are weird, things are not quite right. That's what this sounds like. It's tense. The drums are showing it's tense. Fast heartbeat. Or could this be indulging? What a breakdown. I love how this like fades out as well. There's the raging fire. And it drifts away. Slipping through his fingers. So near yet so far. That was very, very cool. I enjoyed that one too. That's 2 down and a few more to go. I'm really enjoying these. I like the way it does feel like it's telling a story for each one, but does it feel like it still feels like he is thinking these are all things possibly in his mind, or that quite one-sided. Basically, it doesn't feel like a two-sided conversation. It feels like he is in deep desire of someone, a bit like religion. You pray, you worship someone that you might not conventionally be able to see how we conventionally see them, or speak to them in the way we see them. It's very, if you are praying in your mind to someone that doesn't respond in the way that you would respond having a conversation, for example. There might be signs there. There might be little things that you seek out that you feel are responses, but in terms of like a physical vocal response, a verbal response, there's not so much that. So it's feeling very much that here too, which fits in with the whole holy kind of theme, worship kind of theme. and this deity that he adores. So that is cool. Very, very cool. I am posting these on Patreon. If you've heard me talk about this before, we've got everything up until now all out on YouTube, but we have a ton of other stuff that's on Patreon at the moment if you wanted to check it out. No pressure, because I know that for VIPs it's early access and it's a paid subscription. I do have free stuff on there as well. Free members can get free things. So it's not all paid, but I completely understand if you don't want to head over there and you'd rather stay here. And everything will be coming out on YouTube shortly. It's just that I put that on there as a bonus that everyone could see a ton of stuff before I actually release them on here. Thank you so much for your support. Every little helps. Every little helps me to do this more and keep doing it full-time hours, basically. So thank you so much. That's something that we're working towards, hopefully keeping up with and being consistent with. That is the dream. So watch this space. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. That is valuable. Free support is just as valuable to me. I don't see any hierarchy in anyone that pays over someone that is here supporting and liking and subscribing and commenting. All of that helps, and thank you, sincerely thank you. I'll see you for the next one. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.